Okay, let's talk about costs for electricity on our property. This is the second time that we've bought vacant land to put a home on it. The first time we did modular and paid a contractor to do it all. This time we're going to build our house ourselves on 63 acres. We're doing a barn dominium red iron structure and a separate shop. So this is our property that already has an electrical easement on it, which is extremely helpful. But in deciding where to put our house, we're in the middle of all the acreage. So we don't know the measurements yet. He's going to get the CHELCO rep's going to get it to me on Monday. But it's probably about 1,000 feet from this electrical line to the house where it's going. So we had a couple different options. If we wanted to go overhead and they were to clear the trees for us, you need 15 feet clearance on each side here in Florida. They were going to charge us $12,600 to run the poles and the electrical overhead. If we wanted to knock the trees down ourselves, which we definitely will, it's only $6,500. And then the other quote that he gave us for underground was $18,000 with them doing all of the work. So ultimately we have decided that we are going to do underground, but we're going to be able to do the work. So we'll be able to do a lot of that stuff, and I'm hoping that I'm thinking that doing underground is more labor intensive, that hopefully the cost for that is not as high, that maybe that 18 grand's only going to be like 9,000 after. But he's going to get me all of the measurements and the materials that we're going to need to be able to do the underground, so we're going to start that pretty soon, and I'll share those numbers and what we need to do there when I get them next week. But you have to bury them 4 feet deep in conduit. So the top of the conduit pipe has to be 4 feet deep. And then you bury a foot of that and put caution tape down, and then put the rest of your dirt back on top of it. So this is where we're already cleared up. So he's just making it wider so that we're able to make a little straighter shot for the electrical. But because we have this awesome backhoe, I think it's going to be pretty straightforward and easy for us to dig for the electrical. So hopefully that doesn't take a really long time. We have this backhoe that we bought, and it has done amazing things. When we got quotes to clear our heavily treed property, as you can see, it was going to be $4,500 an acre. So we found this backhoe for $7,500. That included delivery from Alabama. And we probably put about $1,200 in hoses on it that have blown over time, but Chad's a mechanic by trade, so he has no issues repairing and replacing all the stuff as it does break. But overall, we're going to save so much money having this machine. So right now he's just trying to open up the earth some more so that we can dig this pretty soon. I think they have to come back out and mark where the pole's going to drop and where we start digging. But we have to supply everything, and I'm unclear whether we pull the wire or they pull the wire. The way that he's talked about it sounded like they were going to pull the wire. We just needed to get all the conduit and everything done. And it's so far long that we have to have what he called sweeps, 4 different sweeps to break up the line, because it's so far up there to the house. So we'll have to do that as well. Starting to kind of research what that means, but he's going to give us a complete list of what we need to purchase, and then we'll know exactly how much we're going to be in. But I think I don't want 30 feet of trees gone and overhead lines in this wind-prone area, so I think it's going to be worth it to have nice clean underground lines. So that's our plan. It's just such slow going with him in this thing, but you don't really notice it until he's done a lot. He did all of this area right here up to those trees yesterday when I was at my parents' house. We're very lucky that my parents just moved to Florida to be near their grandchildren and near us. So we all left Central Texas to move out here, and it was the best decision ever. I I love the small town that we live in here out in the Florida Panhandle. People are just so friendly. So we're just going to keep working and keep sharing videos, and hopefully other people that are doing this can tell us when we do stuff wrong or give us advice as we go. You know, we've remodeled an entire house. We know how to do pretty much all the trades. So we're thinking we're going to be pretty handy to do all this. Especially kind of funny when we had 10 acres back in Central Texas, and Chad wanted to build the house ourselves. And I was like, we can't do that. So that's why we went modular. And that was, while that house served us well, the modular home was a piece of crap. So I do not recommend that. Be very careful if you're going to do modular that you're using a company that has quality products, because we basically tore out every inch of that house, including the doorknobs failed. So now I'm pretty confident we can do anything, and that's why we're going to build this house ourselves, and I'm very excited. It's been 9 months since we moved here, so if you're going to do this, you cannot be an anxious person, which I am. You just have to kind of let things go and let the process happen, and that's where we're at for now. Nothing too exciting here, so I'll stop the video, but I wanted to get him plowing down stuff, but he's got to get these shoes out of the way. So hope everybody has a great day.